Oh, geez, which way did I even come from? It takes so long to go anywhere that by the time I get back to the fork or whatever, I already forget which way I went. I kind of want to check the right. But then again, from this remembering spot, you know what? I'm not gonna... I changed my mind. Let's go left. But I keep getting distracted, but I guess, as corny as it sounds, like, I think that, like, having some sort of, like, documentation or whatever of my life and what's going on and stuff is something that I'd want to look back on. Because I figure, like I said, I'm 36, almost 37, and by the time we're done with this, I'm going to be 37, almost 38, and so, you know, my life's going to be different in 400 days. It's so strange that, like, a lot of times our lives change so gradually that you don't, like, notice the change. But then when you go, like, a year or 5 years or 7 years or whatever, then you notice that the change has actually been, like, massive. Okay, down, I guess? Sheet of paper. Man, I didn't even see that. So, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a video from time to time and just talk about my life. I'm pretty... Yeah, Boogie makes those kind of videos. I'm pretty sure they get, like, no views because everyone got tired of him talking about his, like, depression or whatever. But, yeah, okay, let me think. Predictions for at the end of this game. Okay, at the end of this game, I'm going to be out of debt. Can I go down here? I'm not sure what my job is going to be. I've talked about this probably... If you watch other videos, you might be tired of listening to me talk about my job or whatever, but basically what happened is that I worked a job, a station or whatever, that I was good at, that I was okay with doing for a long period of time, and every couple of months you can bid to a different station, but if it's in the same category of work, you know, like assembly or paint or machining or whatever, if you bid, you can't bid laterally. For you to stay in the same category, you have to switch shifts. So you can do that every couple of months. So basically what happened is that I was at a station that I was good at. Like, I felt okay. Like, mentally, I was okay. I wasn't, like, super bored of it or whatever. Some jobs... I've done enough stations where, like, some jobs are just, like, bad in, like, different ways. I've worked jobs that are just incredibly boring for some reason. There are jobs that require, like, a certain touch that some people just can't get the hang of. And some jobs are, like the job I'm doing now, it has a lot of physical lifting. I have to lift these exhaust elbows, and they're like cast iron, and some of them, they range from, I think, it feels like about maybe 16 or 18 pounds to 32 pounds for the heaviest one. And I used to think that it was about 38 pounds, but it was actually confirmed to be 32 pounds because they actually weighed them. Because what happened is that I eventually did get tired of it, and I went to third shift. And that job that they put me on, I won't go into details, but it was super bad. And I kept having problems, and they wouldn't fix the problems, and then I would have a problem, it would get fixed, and then it would just happen again. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Wow. Somehow I walked all the way back. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. So that one path that I thought was the way back actually wasn't the way back. Okay, cool. I'm surprised dude doesn't, like, draw a map. That would give me, like, access to a map. But, so I bid back to first shift. Like, I forget if I mentioned this, but I eventually did get tired of it. You know, 2.5 years is a long time to do the same repetitious job. So even though I was okay on it for a long time, I eventually did get too tired of it that I decided to bid to third shift or whatever. And then I got put on that job, which was just... It was just terrible, man. Like, the the timer was tight. The station was like oppressively brutal, and there was just too many like issues with like problems, like technical problems with the station or whatever. And basically, because the job was so unbalanced, that like basically it boiled down to like I work my butt off all day every day while everybody else sits around and waits for me to finish. But we all make the same amount of money. So I mean, I don't mind working harder than everyone else, you know. I've done that since I was 18 when I started working at Taco Bell, you know. I've always just naturally been just like, oh my god. Okay, hold on. God damn, dude. I don't exactly know why. I've just naturally been like a hard worker. Like any job that's put in front of me. But at the same time, I'm like super lazy. Like if there's no deadline and there's no expectation for me to do it, then I tend to not do it. Kind of like earlier in this video when I mentioned that that I was like, this is gonna be the longest Let's Play I've made, and I was like, oh wait, no, it's not, because I had started playing Air Fortress back a couple years ago or whatever. I got to the last Air Fortress, the last level, and it is so ridiculously hard that I just was like, well, I'll practice off camera, and when I'm able to do it, I'll do it on camera. But then, you know, time went by, and now so much time has gone by. I mean, then now I'm like, am I ever going to do it? I mean, maybe not. I don't know. But there's no expectation of me to do it, and there's no deadline. I could just not do it forever. And nothing bad would happen. So, I mean, I actually am... I have talked about this, too, but I'm a chronic procrastinator, which I guess I've been able to... I don't know if deal is the right word, but I've been able to deal with it enough to at least keep a Let's Play channel functional for 4 years. Which is good, but at some point I went from making... I used to make, what, 15 videos a week? Now my goal is to make 7, and I don't even do that all the time. Alright. So that is not Dewey. But yeah, I don't exactly know why. It just got to, like, I think what happened is that like I started to like care more, like as I made more videos. Back in the day, whenever I would make a video, I would just wait, I remember I came here, I tried to go down. But apparently I came back up, so whatever was down there must not have been where I wanted to go. Is down here, is this where I turned around because I thought that was the jump point? No, technically, I could start walking towards a place I remember to see if it leads me there. To see if he goes in that direction, to determine if it's in that direction or not. But, whenever I would make a video, I would just chop off... I'm truly alone. Okay. Yeah, I know. So, maybe shut up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm already kind of annoyed at this guy. Like, part of me feels like a dick. But it's like, you could just say nothing. And that would make me not annoyed. But instead, you talked. And that made me annoyed. Oh, geez. And then even, like, one thing of dialogue is enough to make me forget what I was talking about. Oh, wait, can I go, like, up here? Like, can I go, like, up this way? Also, did I come from these stairs? Did I come down and then keep going to the right? I'm pretty sure I did go right from here already. Is this some sort of optical illusion, or can I actually go this way? But I guess as my I can't go this way. All right, cool. But basically, what I used to do is, when I would make a video, I would just chop off the part before I started talking, and then chop off the part after I stopped talking. So it would take me like less than a minute to like edit a video. And I guess as time went by, I started to just like edit more. And Wait, can I go over here? I'm actually not sure if I can go over here. But one of the issues that I'm having is that I'm having... Oh, there's a secret path here. I didn't even see this. Let me go back. If I go too far in that direction, I'm gonna totally forget about that. I don't know if I need this, but see if we can get it before it friggin' disappears, dude. All right, go this way, dude. But I'm having like controller click issues, and I changed the noise gate, but it still was. Basically, lately what's been happening is that because of the controller clicks, I've been having to like go through the entire video like manually to like edit out the clicks or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I have seen Let's Players leave the clicks in. Oh, this is not a path up and to the right, I don't think. Should I actually go this way or whatever? Yeah, let's go back this way. This might be a mistake, but whatever. But I'm having to like go through the entire video to like edit out all the clicks. I'll have to adjust the noise gate again. Like I said, I did adjust it some, but it's still, there are still noise click. I still have to check just as much because I'm not 100% sure that they're all out or whatever, or edited out or whatever. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm guessing that from time to time I'll just, I mean, something's probably gonna happen where I'm gonna go like 6 months without making an episode of this. I guess in which case I would have plenty to talk about at least. All right. Wait, what did that say? I thought I saw something say, oh, inspect moss. It's moss growing here, but it's not ready to be harvested yet. Can I walk through here? I can, apparently. Okay, I'm guessing none of this is going to be harvestable. Okay, let's go. Just go all the way to the left, I suppose. Pick up. What is it? Man, 20 coal. Should I stop collecting coal? What if there's something where I need like 500 of them and I should be collecting them all? This almost looks like a path. This looks like a like 3D almost. Like I could go like into it. Oh, I can. It's a. Oh man, that counts as a door. Man, that's nuts. I mean, I guess it's visually obvious, but like, how many people would have not guessed that that was the door? I guess you would see it as you walked in front of it. The open door thing would appear. Let's just keep going this way, though, for now. I keep getting excited when I see the thing, but it's like, we can't pick any of it up. But I thought it'd be interesting to do like a, to see how my life is at the beginning, and then also at the end. Yeah, predictions. Gonna be out of debt. Hopefully going to yoga way more often. Because of the COOF, there's a limited schedule. So, plus the way the packages work out or whatever, they did recently have it where you can pay like an unlimited or whatever, like you pay, I think it's like $65 a month or whatever, and then you get unlimited yoga or whatever. But several of the classes, I kind of don't want to pay that until I can actually go to several of the classes. I talked about this before, but basically, one of the instructors requires a mask for her classes because she works in an old folks home or whatever, so she doesn't want to get it and then pass it to the old folks, which I understand. But at the end of the day, I just don't want to do yoga in a mask. You know, I already have to wear it for like 8 hours a day at work. So it's like 8 hours is enough, dude. So hopefully the mask thing will end Hopefully the world will have moved on from the coof enough to where we don't have to wear masks all the time. Oh, door, I forgot. I almost walked right past the door. Alright, let's go inside. So once people quit caring about masks, I'll be able to go to those classes. And then at which point, the unlimited thing will be justifiable. I'm assuming if it says inspect, it means I can't harvest it, right? Otherwise it would say pick up moss, right? No. So when it says inspect, I feel like it could just say nothing. It could just say nothing, and then it could just pop up as picked. Or it could say pick it when it's ready. Little pop-up thing could appear. Well, is there really nothing over here? Because there is apparently a way out of this cave, that does technically make the game speedrunnable. Unless it's like some sort of process that takes like 200 days to do. I guess then if that was, if you know, people are so hardcore that they'll even, you know, they'll speedrun they'll do a 200-day speedrun or whatever. Okay, let's go past the door and go to the right, see what's down here. Okay, so out of debt, going to yoga a lot. I guess anything else, I can't really say. I don't want to be, I would like to be working a job that, like, I'm okay with. I think like's a strong word. But if you, as long as you don't hate your job, I would say you're better off than a large percent of people. Oh yeah, I forgot this too. There's like a water drip or whatever. I don't know if you can see it. Takes like I'm guessing it's gonna take like 1,000 years for this little pit to fill up, and then I can swim across. Wonder how long it's gonna say. This little droplet is doing a lot of hard work. Is it now? Do I have to go like this and get a disappointment? No, he's disappointed he can't get up there. What a failure. I think I can make it if I wait for the friendly droplet to fill up the pit. This might take a month. Okay. It's a climb button? I thought we determined that he can't climb up there. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, back we go. I would also... I think I'm like addicted to like sugar, which I've been eating a healthy diet since I was about 27, and I'm not exactly sure. It's been like, it like kind of crept up on me. Well, part of it is that I've talked about this before, but I'm addicted to caffeine, and it's one of those things where I take a lot of those stupid fucking 5-hour energies, which as soon as you tell people, they immediately just go, oh, that's so unhealthy. I'm like, yeah, well, I eat more vegetables in a week than you've eaten since childhood, so maybe, you know, just give me a fucking break, you know? But those contain sucralose. And so I'm not sure if... Oh, wait, I forgot. There's nothing over there, right? Okay, yeah, there's nothing over there. Let's go this way. Which is an artificial sweetener, and I'm guessing it's super bad and you don't want it in your body. But, you know, I don't drink soda. So I guess I'm sparing myself that. And like I said, I do eat a lot of vegetables and stuff, so I do have that benefit that most people aren't getting or whatever. But I'm wondering how much of the addiction is caffeine and how much of it is sugar. Because I bought these, oh geez, which way did I come from? I think I came from down here. Alright, let's go this way. I think that, I bought these, like, capsules of caffeine just because it's more economical than, you know, $3 for 200 milligrams or whatever. Or you can buy the 15 pack or whatever for $30 or whatever. So that's $2 a piece. Versus these capsules or whatever. Each one's 100 milligrams. and it was only like $20 for... Oh, geez. It was either 60 or 100 of them, but it's much more economical. And plus, it contains, like, an ingredient that, like, synergizes with it. And you get, like, a better benefit from it with, like... Do you get less crash from it, I wonder? I actually don't know. Alright, let's pick this guy up. Oh, geez. Why do they keep disappearing? That's like the third or fourth one that's done that, I think, right? But one thing I noticed is that, that when I buy that, I still have the craving for the actual 5-hour energies. Like, I have a hard time, like, taking it. Like, it's gotten to the point where I'd, like, become, like, addicted to, like, the whole ritual. They say that there's a, I read a book called Killer Colas, where it talked about soda. And it basically said that, like, and, you know, and even, you know, like, heroin addicts will say the same thing, that you get addicted to the drug and you also get addicted to, like, the ritual of shooting up or whatever. And even soda has the same kind of thing. Like, when you grab a can, you feel the coolness in your hand, you lift the tab and you hear the psh or whatever as you open the tab or whatever. And then, like, you feel, like, the bubbles on your tongue, and you feel, like, the fizz in your mouth. And then you feel it, like, go down your throat or whatever. It's, you know, it's the same thing. It's like a ritual that people sort of get addicted to. Okay, I don't think I ever went into this door. We're way the frick back. We're almost at, like, the beginning. Alright. I wonder, is this the only way to get to here, or to get to this door? Dude, go through the goddamn door, dude. Okay, maybe the first time you walk in certain spots, he does a message. Maybe once I walk to all the places and get all the messages, I won't get any more. So, I was trying to, like, you know, there was a point a while back where I was just trying to get some, like, information to find out how much sucralose was in it. And, because it doesn't freaking say. It says it contains it, but it doesn't say how much. And I actually emailed them to ask them. And, you know, I was polite or whatever. I just said, I enjoy this product or whatever. But, you know, I was just being friendly for the sake of the email. Like, if you're sending an email asking for something, you want to be nice, you know? So I just was basically like, a rock? Piece of flint. I can use 2 of them to start a nice fire at home. How long does the fire last? I guess is the next question. Let's go this way, I suppose. I have to try to remember that door. But basically, I got an email back, and turns out, like, they won't tell you. Like, I think I called them also and asked them. The person on the phone said they don't know, which I'm guessing is the truth. But then I emailed them, and I got a response back saying, this looks like the entrance to a dark and lonely place. Just the thing I need. Is it actually pitch black in here? Do we actually have to get a torch or something? Oh man, it's just extra dark and spooky down here. Alright. They said it's like a trademark. It's part of their, like, proprietary blend or something, which are, you know, which is trademarked or whatever. So, like, they can't tell you. And I'm like, you know, I wanted to be a dick back and be like, well, I'm not asking you, it's not a trademark. Like, the blend is a trademark, but, like, the ingredient, it's not the ingredient that I'm not trying to ask for something that's not on the label. I just want to know how much of what's in it, or how much of what's in it is in it, or whatever. Or you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean, right? Like, I'm not trying to ask what the ingredient is. I want to know how much of it is in it. So they said it's a trademark. Their proprietary blend is a trademark. It's like, why is it? It's the amount of sucralose can't be trademarked, though, right? I guess the formula can. I don't know. It just seemed like shiesty. That's like, oh, you don't want to tell me? How come you don't want to tell me? Don't you want people to know what's in the goddamn thing that they're buying. Like, it just seems like they're being, like, secretive and stuff. Which, you know, other companies have had a long history of doing, and then come to find out they did have something to hide. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, well, if it's not some crazy exorbitant amount, then why wouldn't you just tell it? Why wouldn't you just say it? Wait, what did... Hold on. I actually didn't read this message. Let me just see what this says while I'm here. I should have predicted this outcome. Oh, okay. Is he ever going to be able to climb successfully? So it's possible that there's like a massive amount of sucralose in it, and, you know, I'm not an expert on like what the food companies are up to, but there is a lot of shenanigans going on where they're like trying to like addict you and stuff. They can like chemically like addict you by using like certain combinations of ingredients and stuff. Oops, I missed the... Oh, I thought I missed it. So I can't even find out how much sucralose is in each one of them, so I can't even like calculate. Like, I reckon it's a whole lot. And even on... I was so... Oh man, I was such a fool. When I first... Like, you know, when I was like in my 20s or whatever, I'd see the commercial. It'd say 0 sugar. And I just took it... I was so dumb. I just took it at face value. And it would even say, energy now, no crash later. But then down in fine print, it says no sugar crash because there's no sugar in it. But obviously, you're going to get a caffeine crash or whatever. And then even when it says no sugar, it's like, well, it tastes sweet as balls. So there's something sweetening it. You know, I guess sweet as balls was a poor choice of words, but... Balls are one of the things that I can, like, say that YouTube's, like, robot word police or whatever, like, won't care about. Like balls is a it can mean actual, like, balls. So I can use it instead of saying, like, as, and then, like, dropping, like, the F word or whatever. Okay, so what do we got in Shmiam? Enter door. Do it. Do it. Left. I don't know. Man, we're kind of getting to the point where it's like, I don't want the coal. If I walk past it and don't see it, I'm just like, meh. By the way, the other episode, I think the other episodes aren't going to be as long. I can tell by the timer. I've been recording for about an hour. So this first episode's going to be long. I'm not going to make the other episodes this long. Oh, wait, can I jump down? What's the point of this? Oh, I can climb down, perhaps? Will it let me? Can I jump? Will it just let me jump? Okay. Now I'm down here. Can't climb back up. Alright. Well, I didn't know what would freaking happen, man. Okay, enter dough. I went into the middle one, I think, last time. Let's do the left one. I'm not even 100% sure. I'm only like 75% sure. But by the time I'm done with this game, I would like to have a very long period of caffeine sobriety. It's definitely gotten to that point where I now understand. I think I mentioned this before, but whenever, you know, like AA or whatever, they're like, never again, you can never have another alcoholic beverage, like, ever again. I'm like, ever again? Can they really not control themselves? Can they not just have one, you know? They're like, if they have one, then it just spirals out of control or whatever. And I now totally understand that whole concept. There have been plenty of times where I would go a while without having any. And then, like, that little voice gets into your head or whatever. And if you cave for any reason, and then next thing you know, it's been 6 more months, like, you just fall off the it's so easy to, like, fall off the wagon or whatever. So I would say, as far as actual addiction goes, like, I think this would, like, actually qualify as, like, an actual addiction. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that, like, I don't know what the exact percentage is, but I think like 90% of like Americans, I don't know if that's in the US or worldwide or whatever, consume caffeine daily. Okay, so it's teasing me with this. Can't get it yet though. Yeah, I actually just recently listened to an audiobook about caffeine, and it basically said that that was one of the stats they gave, that it's so widely used that like there's tons and tons of people that are just addicted to it and just don't even notice because they never tried to quit. Did I go in the... I think I went into this store, didn't I? But it's gotten to the point where it's like, it's gotta go, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of having to, like, rely on it or whatever. And plus, it's gotten to the point where we're like, you know, a 200 milligram hit of caffeine, like, doesn't even, like, do anything. You get to the point where you get to... I don't know. I'm pretty sure that the last... I mean, I heard this is, like, old information or whatever, but they say that anything under, like, 400 milligrams or less is considered to not be harmful. But it's like, well, what if you have, you know, like someone like me, I've got freaking tolerance. So if it takes more caffeine to, like, actually, like, make your heart beat faster or whatever, then it's not, you're not really doing damage if you do. Just as an example, if you take, like, 1,000 milligrams a day, and then one day you take 500. Oh, wait, I didn't go to the... Did I not go to the right? I don't think I went this way yet. You know, 500 milligrams isn't going to do anything to someone who normally takes like 1,000, but to someone who doesn't take it, 500 will give them like heart palpitations and stuff. So because it doesn't do anything to the guy that takes way more normally, does that mean that 500 milligrams is not harmful to that guy? Because it's not having the effect on his heart or whatever, because he's got so much tolerance, right? That could be wrong, though. I'm actually, like I said, I don't know. Did I go into the bottom door, I wonder? Oh, man. This is lucky that I actually went this way. I can actually pick this guy up. I wonder if this is the same one or if it's a different one. I can't scroll the screen over with them. Oh, wait, it is the same. All right, cool. Is this the thing that... Use mattock? My nose is not quite sharp enough to carve out this crystal. Maybe I can find a handy mattock somewhere. Why does it say use mattock if I don't have one? Okay, excuse me. Let's make this another, like, remember point. That way when I get the mattock or whatever, I can come back for this. But, yeah, I guess part of the reason I wanted to know how much sucralose was in it is because I was wondering if, like, being addicted to, like, the sucralose was also giving me, like, sugar cravings. Like, was it enough sugar to, like, make me addicted enough? You know, since I've been using these for so long that, that I'm getting, like, sugar cravings from not getting the sucralose or whatever, or from craving the sucralose or whatever. Okay, so left door, I think, right? So I guess getting my sugar under control and quitting caffeine, and I mean, I guess it goes without saying that I still want to be making videos a year from now, and going to yoga, and being out of debt. Being out of debt is going to happen. I'm going to do it. I owe about, I have, I think, $1,100 on a credit card, and then I owe $4,200 left on my car. And I do have some Walmart shares that were purchased for me when I was, I think, like 13 or 14. I'm trying to sell those, but at the time I was a minor, so it had to go under, like, my mom's name or whatever. Like, it had to be under her name with me as the, like, the owner of it or whatever. Since you can't own shares when you're a minor, I guess. But we just kind of ignored it for, like, years and years and years and years. And now I think enough time has passed you know, it's grown to a pretty decent chunk of money that I think it's been over 20 years. So I think now's the time to wait, is this the exit? This can't just be the exit. It's not just gonna let me leave, is it? Can I just betray the dude or whatever and be like, oh, I decided to leave? Only a fool tries to reach the end of eternity. Well, I have to try it. I mean, come on, man. Do they really expect you to not try it? Hopefully this doesn't do anything like actually bad. I got an achievement. Alright, cool. Where was that again? Everything here is looking rather monotonous. Yeah, so I guess luckily I can leave if I want to. Oh, it's a... Okay. I thought that this was like a... I thought I could go left or right. I thought this was like a doorway where you go up into. Time seems to be standing still in these halls. Oh, it is. Oh, geez. Oh, well, that's super not good. Is there an achievement? Like, if you walk this way for like a week, does it do something? How far should I go?